Welcome to By the Numbers. I'm FM Tahiti and I hope you're doing well. In this episode, we're going to play a match, pretty standard. Not much in the way of kind of stats we're going to look at yet, because what I'm trying to do is build up a few more games, really. So we can look at XG again, we look at XGs against, see how we're doing under this match engine in this league and so on. There's a few basic descriptive kind of stats we can look at, like how many conceded, how many kind of free kicks going in, which we'll probably try and do in an episode or two's time once we've got a bit more data to kind of work with. And what we might also try to do, if I remember, is to use FM20's Moneyball spreadsheet. So if you go to dictatethegame.com and look at the Moneyball articles, all by FM20, they're all really good. And he's got a sort of Honved save, and he's got it on his blog, his personal blog as well. But he's released the spreadsheet for that, for looking at KPIs by player, so we might start using that as well, taking the kind of stuff we've got from the squad view, all these kind of stats, and putting it through that spreadsheet to see if we're missing anything or there's anything we need to change. So go back to the stats for that. If we look at the schedule, the last game we played on camera was against Limavady, which we won 2-0. We then lost 1-0 to Queens, which was really unfortunate. They scored a penalty and then we battered them for the rest of it. And the only reason they didn't concede a couple is because of their keeper, Robinson, who was our keeper previously. They're the ones who stole Robinson off us. So he played well against us and denied us, but on the balance, we should have won that one comfortably. Just a little bit unlucky. Then we played Comerec, non-league side, in the Steel and Sons Cup. And as you can see, that went pretty well. 6-0. Reese Hunter getting 4 goals, but getting his hat-trick within sort of 13, 14 minutes. Bonis and Curran got involved. So I played a slightly weaker team for that one. It was fine. It could have been more. We battered them. Then we beat Ballyclare. So Ballyclare used to be our kind of nemesis the first season or two of this save. And we beat them comfortably. 2-0. Warwick and Devlin getting involved there. Then we drew 1-1 with Knockbreda, and again 1-1 is probably flattering to them. We outplayed them. We were just a bit slow getting into the match, and then Warwick got injured and we were played down because we made all our subs. But if that match had gone on for another 10-15 minutes, we probably would have scored, which is a ridiculous thing to say, I know, because it's 90 minutes, but they were lucky to get away with that one. And then we've just played Ards in the Bet McLean third cup round. And it was a pretty kind of ding-dong sort of battle between the two of us. Look at all these cards. But Evans got sent off early. So I ended up playing even without a defensive midfielder, just 4 at the back. And then everyone else, in their own position, defensive midfield, got taken out to cover the hole in defence that he'd left, and these yellow cards have left us with some suspensions to deal with for the next match. But again, it went all the way to penalties. Unlucky we didn't really win it in full time. Again, we put a slightly weaker team to begin with. And I think if we'd gone all out, we probably would have won that one. We're just not too bothered about the cups one. We're trying to make sure we survive, or we look at the table and make sure that we actually get all the way through the next league. If we're going to push for promotion, which was something I was never expecting us to say in this season, and it could all go horribly wrong. We're only 9 league games in, but if we do push for promotion, it's really important we get the automatic spot, because if we go through this, we've got a playoff match against Newry, and then whoever wins out of this, I think, ends up playing a team from the Premiership who's second from bottom. So it's actually quite a tough way to get through, and it requires a lot more matches, a lot more winning, a lot tougher opposition to get through if we just finish top. So that's what we're aiming for if we do that. Again, I don't think I'd be surprised if we maintain our challenge all the way through, but we're playing well. And the match engine, the public ME, seems to be kind of in our favour, even though it might not be the most realistic of things. So we'll go with that. And just generally, as I mentioned before, we still conceded the least of everyone else, 5. The next is 9, almost twice as much as us. We've not scored a huge amount more, so we've only got 14 scored, but because we're conceding so little, that works for us, really. But we're going to play Lisburn Distillery next. they're top, we win, we leapfrog them, they win, we start to get some daylight between us. I have a feeling they might win. Look at that. We've got people we could put on there, but we are kind of right at the limit of our squad depth to get this kind of done. So we've got Mahone and right on some Mahone. Looks like that. Meh. Right looks like this. A bit better. And just for context, that's Evans and that's Mitchell. So to be honest, there's not a huge difference. I think Evans and Mitchell are slightly better attribute-wise than them, but not by enough to be completely terrified by what's going on. Let's bring on Curran there. Start with Devlin instead of Hunter. I've been giving Hunter more of a run-in the cup. Bonis is a bit tired, so we can bring on Hunter for Bonis at some point. Robinson will bring on for Gillifen. Played him against Ards. Gillifan's probably, this is his last season. He didn't do particularly well in that match. It's a bit harsh to judge him on one match, but we needed better from him, to be honest. In fact, let's bring on Garrett there. Oops. We're only allowed 5 subs for this. There we go. That should do the trick. We're getting a few offers in still for our players, but we're rejecting them, which is good. Show them what you're capable of. No one cares. Good. All is right with the world. Much more hopeful for the season now we started playing it. And again, I know I mentioned in previous episodes, I think it's partly to do with the public beta ME. I think we owe a little bit of credit to that. It could just be this is a really lucky streak and we'll kind of revert to the mean and that'll be it, but I was worried about us just staying up initially, and now I'm pretty confident that we'll be staying up. Financially, what that means, I don't know. There's not actually much prize money for staying in the division. In fact, I think there's 0 prize money. I think you only get prize money if you're in the top 2 or 3 in this division. So it's not like there'll be big bucks coming in. But our attendances are creeping up, I think. Our average attendance is going to be alright. Still no sellouts or anything like that, but hopefully it puts us in a slightly better position because we're not spending much at all. On Cockcroft. Let's go on the counter now. There we go. Guess that's a 1-on-1. It was a good setup there. And Bonis, that's his 7th goal of the season. About equal with... Did he make him? Might have done. But yeah, 7th makes him about level with Devlin. And Hunter's got 11, I think. But a lot of them are cup goals. So like 4 of them are against Comarec. In the Steel and Sons Cup? I can't remember, but whichever cup it was. His numbers are inflated a little bit of Hunter's, but I just want to give him the opportunity because I think he's going to be a good player. Well, stopped by Young. One thing I also noticed in the last match is our players seem to be really good at blocking. I don't know if we're just good anyway, or if it's because I've recruited braver and braver players, or the bravery's increased, the aggression's increased, and they're just throwing themselves in the way of more now, but it looked like it had gone in. Oh, it looks tired. I've no one really to replace him with. I could move Keevan McCallion back, I guess. A defensive midfielder playing as a ball-playing defender is not too much of a stretch. Go on, Bonis, what a touch. Oh, he deserved to go for that. He made that one. Yeah, I think Keevan will push back into a ball-playing defender position, even though he isn't, just to cover that. Go on, Robinson. tame shot in the end after all that work. Again, I don't know if I'm imagining it, but I think our wingers are getting a little bit better at getting past players. Right then, so let's put on Downey. Mahone. Let's swap Downey and McCallie in there. Guess let's put on Reese Hunter for Bonis. Let's try Reese as the target man for the moment, even though I don't think he's really got the attributes for it. And if you think to yourself, what are the attributes you need for it? What should you be looking for? Done an article for dictatethegame.com. Go there and look at the target man, the superhero striker you didn't realise you needed. Yeah, look at him. His heading's 3, strength is 4, aggression 4, bravery 5. He's not really a target man. Around 70th minute, you're swapping around with Devlin. Devlin's much more like a target man in comparison. Not a bad ball in. All those players, and he still managed to get a shot away there. Right, let's do a little swapsy there. Garrett for Niall Gordon because he's getting tired. Tired and on a yellow card, not a good combination. Hunter, go on, are you through? There we go. Reese the Hitman Hunter. It's a good ball in as well. Cockcroft again, yep. Yep, proceed with changes. Hunter. Devlin didn't know what was going on. He was offside anyway, but he did not have time to react to that properly. So Wright, Mahone, and then the kind of Kevin McCallion stand-in at centre-back have all done okay against the form side, other than us, the division, against a pretty strong side. So they've scored a free kick in injury time. Good. But to be honest, at the moment, if this ends as anything but a win, we've been cheated. I know they've had more shots than us, but we'd be more dangerous. Go on, Garrett, go long. Don't really need a goal at this stage, just need to keep hold of it, I think. Oh, that is unfortunate. Good job we saved that one. That was a bit weird. Right into the corner. Nice stuff. Nice football there. Importantly, ending up with a throw-in for us in their half. Yeah, take your time, Ian. Is he just ripping it? There we go. So it looks like they kind of dominate us, but it didn't feel like that to me. Maybe I'm just being biased. Maybe when you're watching that you think, actually, you're lucky to come away with anything there, but felt like we were worthy winners. And that puts us top. 20 points after 10 games, so we're averaging 2 points a game, which isn't bad. We're averaging 1.6 goals per game. Got 16-4. It's nice and easy to do the maths for that bit. We've still only got 6 goals against, so just over 1 goal every 2 games, effectively. It's about 0.5, 0.6, is it? 0.55, something like that. Just over half a goal a game we concede. So we're not quite where we were last season with the in fact, I think I've still got it up on here. I'll be able to show you it. So this is where we were kind of last season. We were scoring 2.5 on average per game, conceding 1 against. So we're only scoring 1.5 or just over 1.5. See there, scoring just over 1.5 per game, but conceding only half a goal per game. So better defence, even though we've done nothing to alter that defensively. Attack's not quite as good as it was. Again, we are playing against slightly better defences, I guess. But there we are. That's not bad. 10 games in. Obviously, it's... How many games is it per season? It's 32 games. So after 22 games, it splits. A lot like it does in Scotland. And if we just make sure we're in the top 6 by the time it splits, we're in a good position then. We definitely will get relegated no matter what. It'll put us in a nice position for trying to get promoted. And I think we've got a chance. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.